Hi, welcome to tonight's stream. I'm doing, as I said last week, everything. I'm playing the game called Everything. I've watched some other people play this game, um, and I think it's just a really cool concept that is worth kind of fiddling around with and appreciating. Whether you like games like this or not, it's still, you have to appreciate the uniqueness. And I'm particularly fond of this game in general because it uses audio clips from Alan Watts. And I've never actually listened to a full Alan Watts lecture before, but I've just heard bits and pieces, and I think that he presents some really cool stuff. And it kind of, what I have heard aligns with a lot of my mindset, and I think it's just very interesting. It's kind of a cool kind of new way to think about everything. So I'm just gonna pop up the game here. Let's see how well full screen works. I'm gonna pull it up here before I switch over on on Twitch, but give me just a second and we'll see how this goes. And I'm going to try it out with controller. It's supposed to have full controller support, so we'll see. And as always, I have to check how well full screen works with OBS and everything. Sometimes switching between my second monitor and a game can be a little bit iffy. I'm going to go ahead and seems to be working. This game belongs to Lee. All right. Okay, well, those aren't the controls I'm using. I'm using the controller. Can I look at a menu? Nope, okay. I'm using the joystick to move then. X to think. Well, is that X on a controller too? When did this start? How did I get here? Where am I supposed to be going? I don't know. Oh my gosh, I love this game. I just love the whole concept of it. I'm a freaking horse! I'm so happy. Okay, this is the best thing about the game. This is how you get around, and I love it. You are a horse. Open animal category, thoughts, info, and it under help. Look, it's bears. Hello, bears. I am horse. I'm just gonna try out the keyboard and see. Yeah, I'll keep using the controller. I typically like the controller more for everything, unless it's first person. There's a thought bubble over here. Oh, it's just amazing. Just, they saved on animation. It's a rock that's thinking. If only I was able to hug myself, life would be so much easier. Aww. It's okay, rock. Let's see. Is it inverted? No. I like my camera controls to be inverted because I'm weird. Do you have different thoughts? No. Okay. I can really get going. Hello, dear. What thoughts do you have? Come back. No, I want to see what thoughts the deer has. Nope. The controls are a little bit wonky since you're just popping from one pose to another. Some things will help you on your journey. Other things are just thinking about themselves and the situation they're in. You can trust all of them or none of them. It's up to you. Let's see, there's another thought bubble over there. Oh god. I hate non-inverted camera. I think the reason I like inverted cameras so much is because Spyro was the first console game I ever played, and I think it had inverted camera, if I'm not mistaken, by default. Hello, Rock. What thoughts do you have? I can't see him because you're out of my field of view. There we go. Nope. Come on. Let me... There. I can't read your thoughts. There we go. I love when it's rainy. Reminds me of the last time it was rainy. When I was a younger Rock and didn't even know what rain was. Aw. I like rain. Oh. It's peacocks. It's a whole field of peacocks. Am I allowed to go into the menu now? Okay, let me mess around with settings. Do you have... Oh, there we go. Invert. Do I want both inverted? I think so. I'll see how that makes me feel. I'll just see how it makes me feel. And then, does that take me back out to the... Just want to exit the menu. There we go. This makes me so much happier. Yeah. Inverted is the way to go. For me, it's like visualizing when you've got a camera on a... Oh, my horse is just going. When you've got a camera on like a tripod and it's got the little handle on the opposite side. And you turn it, so like if you turn it to the right, the camera's pointing left. I don't know. I like the peacocks and peahens. Peafowl, I should say. What are these things over here? There's like... Oh, they're like orangutans, or... Yeah, I guess so. There's a pretty thing over here. It's all rainbowy. Go, horsey, go! Flop, 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 flop. Flop real fast. Nope. Hi, Lee. You found me, finally. We've been waiting for you for such a long time. Notice my thought had the icon. Look out for others, as we're here to show you what you're able to do and help you navigate everything. Good luck. Alright. So there's another one over here. Are these wolves? Yeah. Hi, wolves. There's actually a lot of stuff in this game. There's a lot of different places and animals. It's pretty impressive for being such a goofy, simple concept of game. Everything sings. Singing is how we all communicate. Singing helps things find or avoid one another. It deepens bonds between some things and separates others. It's how things announce their existence. So sing. Sing all day long. I want to hear what you sound like. So does everything else. Alright. If other things hear you sing, they might sing back. Press the R3 button when near. Okay. Which is the R3? Or can I use... No. What is R3 again? Oh, there we go. That's right, it's the joystick. Derp. I so rarely have to use that for anything. Aw. Oh, they have different colors when they speak. Or sing, I should say. I like that I get to be a horse. It's awesome. I think I've gone in a circle, probably. But that's okay. Because I think this is close to where I started out. Is that a... That's a bunny. Yep. Hi, bunny. So what are you guys? Oh my gosh. It's not really the sound that rabbits make, but it's okay. So let's see. Yeah, my camera's moving on its own. Don't do that. Pop, pop, pop. I want to go to this thing. Oh, I can't go between the rocks. Nope. I have to go around. Pop, 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 pop. Nope. You're a donkey. We're cousins. I just love the random flopping. It's amazing. Oh, are you? Oh, you're some other kind of horse, aren't you? You're not actually donkeys. You're like oh, what's that type of wild horse? That's kind of shorter and stockier, but it's not really a pony. I can't remember what it's called. Hello, bush. How far back do you think Palomino horses go? You might not always feel it, but you took trillions of generations of Palomino horses getting mixed up all the way back to forever. It's incredible you made it through and finally arrived here. The other Palomino horses around here are reflections of you from back then, each with their own dreams and their own lives to live. As you meet other Palomino horses, you will sometimes feel inseparable from them. And find where you really start and end is up to you. Join them by pressing square when close. Okay. Ah. Hello. Oh goodness. I'm a whole herd. I'm a stampede. Did I get everybody from that group? Yep. Oh my god. I'm a stampede of horses flopping my way across the great fields. Look, I don't need Palomino horses coming along to try and figure me out. Okay. Well, we'll just move on then. They don't want to speak to us. Another thought bubble over here. Hello? Have we already talked to you? Oh, You have to be in just the right spot. I don't like the look of this grass. It's just gonna swallow me up. Okay. There you are. Over time, you might find there's no right or wrong path to take here. As you explore it, you might feel that parts of you need to go their own direction. Because you can't control everything at once. At least not yet. Try letting go of a few things. So I let go of a horse. Now I've got 2 horses all on their own, but I could join up with them again if I wanted to. So now I'm a big herd again. Let's see what someone over here is thinking. Oh, Przewalski's horse. Yes, that's what I was thinking of. Sorry, I didn't see you were in the chat there. Yes. That's the one I was thinking of. I don't care if I just melt into the grass, which is a good thing, because that is most certainly going to happen. Alright. Where are more horses? Hello, deers. You're not horses. Oh, are you? No, you're the other ones. See, these ones, they neigh like horses, so they look more like donkeys to me, honestly. But I think they are Przewalski horses, or something similar. One of those smaller breeds. The stockier breeds. Pop, 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 pop. And there's a thought bubble over here. I think I might just be going in circles. Oh, okay, yep. I know I'm not perfect. Okay. Well, in this case, it's something about the eyes, but in this case, all of the animals' eyes are the same. But yeah, they do look kind of donkey-like. They actually did a pretty good job making all of the animals of this, because they've got a limited poly style here. They're intentionally going for a very limited poly style. And they did a pretty good job making all of the animals look like the animals they're supposed to be. I'm just gonna pick a direction and go. Ooh, here's a thing over here. You are deers. Hey, what do you make of all the small things around here? All the plants and little creatures, are they here for you, or are they here for them? It's hard to imagine what everything could be, that everything could be here for each other, because you can only see things from a Palomino horse's perspective, just as I can only see from a deer's perspective. But if you want to, you can always see things from a little thing's point of view. Try it. Get close to something small, hold down L2. I want... I wish I could go to the bunnies. I don't know where the bunnies were now. They're back this way somewhere. I'll just do a bush. Oh no, wait, I think the bunnies were over here. I want to do a bunny. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna do it. I just need to find the right thing to try this out with. The bunnies were around here, I thought. There. There's a bunny. Come back. There we go. Oop, that's not what I wanted. Hee hee hee. I wanna be a bunny. Oh, okay. Okay, now... I want... Am I allowed to be a bunny? Okay, I guess I have to... I am a blade of grass. Yay! Look at the little frogs! Whoa! I love the way that the plants move. Why these horses have adopted cartwheels as their preferred form of locomotion. All of the animals and everything in this game basically just flops around. They just tumble. It's amazing. Jesus, pig. Calm down. Alright, I want to be a frog. There we go. I'm a frog. Blop, 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 blop. Oh yeah, some things don't tumble. They kind of do this. I'm a frog. You are a green frog. So the goal of the game... Yes, I am a frog. So the goal of the game is to, like, be everything. Hi, friend. It looks like you've seen things from a Little Thing's point of view. Yes, I have. Now you might be wondering what it's like to see things from the other way around. Whee! To see things from Bigger Thing's points of view, out of all the points of view you can find, which one is the right one? Okay, so I use R2 instead to ascend. R2. I'll be flowers. Whee! Tried living in the desert for a while. Wasn't for me. I'm glad the wind blew me all the way here. Oh, it's a little beetle. Flowers. Okay, I want to ascend again. Oh yeah, I forget that I should be singing. Oh, okay. Yeah, do that. Look at how fast this little fern moves. I'm going to become... I want to be a big tree. I'm going to go up to one of these real big trees. Ah. I want to be you. There we go. I am a big tree. Look at all the trees singing. Douglas fir. My favorite. You open tree category. As you wander around, you might sometimes feel a bit lost. That's normal, and you don't need to worry about it. Lots of things have passed through here and felt the same, but eventually everything finds what it's looking for. What do you have to say? There wasn't this much rain last spring. Someone owes me an explanation. Let's see. Ooh, I love this lighting effect. Ooh, it's turning night. I want to join with some other Douglas firs. Yay! I want to become a whole forest. A whole forest of Douglas firs. This will all make sense. Don't give up. Keep looking around and you'll find it. I keep forgetting all the different things I can do. Look, I'm a forest of Douglas firs. Oh my goodness, guinea pig. You are killing my chill. Shh. Look at all the trees when I sing. All of the trees respond back. Isn't that cute? You're off on a great adventure. I wish I could join you. Maybe one day I'll be able. Look how pretty it is. Sun's coming back up. So gorgeous. Remember this place and remember what you are. Keep it in mind as you go beyond here. You might need to find a way back to it. What there is.
I find it a little difficult to say what the subject matter of this seminar is going to be, because it's too fundamental to give it a title. I'm going to talk about what there is. Now, the first thing, though, that we have to do is to get our perspectives with some background about the basic ideas which influence our everyday common sense, our fundamental notions about what life is about. Ideas of the world which are built into the very nature of the language we use, and of our ideas of logic and of what makes sense altogether. And these basic ideas I call myth, not using the word myth to mean simply something untrue, but to use the word myth in a more powerful sense. A myth is an image, in terms of which we try to make sense of the world.
So that was a clip of Alan Watts, and his lectures are scattered throughout this game. I hope that it is audible on the stream. I think they did a pretty decent job on having his. I've seen much bigger Douglas firs around. Okay. His audio is a little bit louder than the music and everything, so I can just shut up when he's talking. They weren't so full of themselves. Okay. Let's find more Alan Watts. So what do Douglas firs feel about sunny nights? I can't stand them. They get my face all sunny and itches like crazy. So I'm going to ascend. I am an island. You are green continent. Open landform category. Now, I can become another piece of land. Rock continent. So what's on a rock continent? I'm gonna go for... well, let's just do that one. Oh, I'm a piece of seagrass. A little tuft of seagrass. There's a thought bubble over here. I think I'll check that out. Trees and landforms aren't supposed to roam around at will. But what if they want to? And who says we're viewing this at real time? I mean, landforms do move around. Okay, all of those thought bubbles are up there, so I'm going to Rock continent, no. Stop rotating. Okay, fine. I wanted to look around, but you're gonna be a butt like that. There. Ooh, now I'm another kind of continent. You are a sand continent. Decent. What's this? Fish. I am a school of fish. I love how they just kind of pop into existence. New thing. Ooh, there's a thought bubble over here. I'm an ice continent. I keep telling myself this is all perfectly normal, but I'm not sure. The afternoon seems to know what the morning is never expected. Okay. Thoughts absorb into the mind. Press the touchpad. Oh. That's cool. I'm a dolphin. I'm gonna go to the surface. Can I see what's on top? Here we go. Are there any land animals I can say hi to? Hello? Land animals? I'm gonna turn into rock continent. Alright, so here we've got another Watts piece of audio.
You, as a human being, you grow out of this physical universe in just exactly the same way that an apple grows off an apple tree. So let's say the tree which grows apples is a tree which apples, using apple as a verb. And a world in which human beings arrive is a world that peoples. And so the existence of people is symptomatic of the kind of universe we live in. Just as hair on a head is symptomatic of what's going on in the organism. But we have been brought up not to feel that we belong in the world. So our popular speech reflects it. We say, I came into this world. You didn't. You came out of it. We say, face facts. We talk about encounters with reality. As if it was a head-on meeting of completely alien agencies, and the average person has the sensation that he is a somewhat that exists inside a bag of skin, a center of consciousness, which looks out at this thing, and what the hell's it going to do to me? I recognize you. You kind of look like me, and I've seen myself in a mirror, and you look like you might be people. So maybe you're intelligent, maybe you can love too. And perhaps you're all right. Some of you are anyway. You've got the right color of skin, or you have the right religion, or whatever it is, you're okay. But there are all those people over in Asia, Africa, and they may not really be people. When you want to destroy someone, you always define them as unpeople.
I love his lectures. The bits that I've heard. Let's be friends. Aw. see what you have to say. Life mostly involves going out and entangling yourself with others. But I want to show you another way of getting mixed up, a very beautiful thing you can do, and it's dancing. To dance is to move in a pattern and not towards anywhere in particular. To make yourself the destination and to enjoy never quite arriving. Dancing always takes two, but the more the merrier. Everything dances a little differently, so try doing it with different things. Press triangle to dance. Okay. I want to do a little galaxy dance, but I need to find another galaxy like me. Thought bubble. If everything were really to see itself as everything, come on, space would no longer exist, time would stop moving forward, and all sound would be silent. This is what we all return to. Deep. Existential. There's another galaxy like me. Are you a galaxy like me? Yay! Let's dance. Come on, I want to dance. I'm pressing triangle. There. No. I don't want to autoplay, I just want to freaking dance. There's 4 of us. I guess we don't dance. Galaxies don't dance. The new hit animated movie. Alright, well I'm going to ascend. Woo! You are feedback sphere. Talk about joke only an animator would make, or an animation enthusiast. It's not like Cats Don't Dance is that obscure. I've been neglecting my tea. Oh gosh, that's really good. It's been steeping for so long, it's really good. Steeping for almost an hour. There's a thought bubble over here. Woo! Went past it. I am you are I am you are I am you are you I am you are. Cool. What about you? What thoughts do you have? Solid space, solid space, solid space. This is probably another audio clip. Yep. Here we go.
We have this hostility to the external world because of the superstition, the myth, the absolutely unfounded theory that you yourself exist only inside your skin. Now, I want to propose another idea altogether. Billions of years ago, you were a big bang. But now you're a complicated human being. But so we define ourselves as being only that. If you think that you are only inside your skin, you define yourself as one very complicated little curlicue, way out on the edge of that explosion, way out in space and way out in time. And then we cut ourselves off and don't feel that we're still the Big Bang. But you are. Depends how you define yourself. You are actually, if this is the way things started, if there was a Big Bang in the beginning, you're not something that is a result of the Big Bang. You're not something that is a sort of puppet on the end of the process. You are still the process. You are the Big Bang, the original force of the universe coming on as whoever you are. See, when I meet you, I see not just what you define yourself as, Mr. So-and-so, Miss So-and-so, Mrs. So-and-so. I see every one of you as the primordial energy of the universe coming on at me in this particular way. I know I'm that too. But we've learned to define ourselves as separate from it.
So I made them dance. Are we at a subatomic level? Well, I ascended from a galaxy. So we're at a something level. Convex stellate polyhedron is ready to be born. Popped a new thing into existence. Nice. What happens if I ascend again? Yeah, I just ascended from galaxy level, so this is above galaxy level. I'm carbon. There's something there I can... Come on, let me see it. So I can... Sometimes the controls get kind of wonky. There we go. Yep, it was subatomic level. Blarp. Sand grain. Where are you? What a thought. I want to be that thing. If I ascend, will I be that thing? Oh, I'm an ant. Hello. Hello, other ant. Come back. Let's be friends. Black ant. Are there any other ants around? Hello? Let's turn into a rock. I am rock. Blah, blah. I haven't been able to sleep because I realized my atoms don't give a damn about me. Well, that's pretty true. Family of rocks. Sandstone pebble. This is probably another audio clip over here. Yeah, it looked like a lost tooth back there. I love this one.
What I would call a kind of a basic problem we've got to go through first is to understand that there are no such things as things. That is to say, separate things. That is only a way of talking. If you can understand this, you're going to have no further problems. I once asked a group of high school children, what do you mean by a thing? And first of all, they gave me all sorts of synonyms. They said it's an object, which is simply another word for a thing. It doesn't tell you anything about what you mean by a thing. Finally, a very smart girl who was in the group said a thing is a noun. And she was quite right. A noun isn't a part of nature, it's a part of speech. There are no nouns in the physical world. There are no separate things in the physical world either. See, the physical world is wiggling. The clouds, mountains, trees, people are all wiggling. And only when human beings get working at things, they build buildings in straight lines and try and make out that the world isn't really wiggly. But here are we sitting in this room all built on straight lines, but each one of us is as wiggly as all get out.
Wiggly as all get out. It's a great line. I'm a whole bunch of rocks. I'm a bunch of rocks that made more rocks. Watch me dance. Boom! More rock. Let's see what animals are around. Wild wheat. I'm a big rock. Rock, small. Well, big relative. I get to some animals. I want to be an animal again and have a herd of animals. No, okay. There's a goat? I think that's a goat, yeah. Hello, goat. I want to be you. Aw. I'll be a tree. Baobab. I'll be a camel. That's a great scene there. I probably could find Przewalski's Flippy Horses again if I if I got back to one of those continents, the grassy, forested. Maybe I'll find a pyramid. You are a camel. I might become a bird. No, I don't want to be a tree. If I get under them... No. Nope. I can be an armadillo. Nah. I'll be a giraffe. No, I want to be a giraffe. There we go. I thought I was the tree for a second. Because the camera went so high up. I'm a giraffe. With no spots, oddly. Blop, 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 blop. Oh, here's another audio clip. Blop, 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 blop. plop, 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 plop. Can I access audio clip? Why is it so high up? Just there. Oh my gosh. This game has amazing visuals. Oh, the thing went away. Oh, here. Now it's over here. I face planted into a rock. There we go.
Now then, when you want to get control of something that wiggles, it's pretty difficult, isn't it? You try and pick up a fish in your hands, and the fish is wiggly and it slips out. What do you do to get hold of the fish? You use a net. And so the net is the basic thing we have for getting hold of the wiggly world. A net is something regular. And I can number the holes in a net. So many holes up, so many holes across. And if I can number these holes, I can count exactly where each wiggle is in terms of a hole in that net. But in order to do that, I've got to break up the wiggle into bits. I've got to call this a specific bit, and this the next bit of the wiggle, and this the next bit, and this the next bit of the wiggle. And so these bits are things which I mark out in order to talk about the wiggle, in order to measure it, and therefore in order to control it. But in nature, in fact, in the physical world, the wiggle isn't bitted. So the world doesn't come thing. You and I are all as much continuous with the physical universe as a wave is continuous with the ocean. The ocean waves, and the universe peoples. And as the wave, I wave at you and say, you! The world is waving at me with you. And saying, hi, I'm here. But the way we feel and sense our existence, being based on a myth that we are made, that we are parts, that we are things, our consciousness has been influenced so that each one of us does not feel that. We feel we have been hypnotized, literally hypnotized, by social convention into feeling and sensing that we exist only inside our skins. That we are not the original bang, but just something out on the end of it. And therefore we are scared stiff. Because my wave is going to disappear. And I'm going to die. And that would be awful.
Yeah, I love Watts's lectures. I want to find some land animals. Seems like it's really hard to get back to land animals from continents. Come on. I'm trying to... There we go. Thoughts are the friction between things and other things. Thoughts would never exist if everything thought it was the same thing. As you go around listening to things, their thoughts will make impressions on your mind. When you go out and experience life, you will have your own thoughts, and they will reflect the things you've listened to and absorbed. Give thinking a go. Just try not to take it too seriously. Need to make more of a coastal ecosystem. Yeah. Boop. The air is exploding with colors, but it gets boring after a while. You've seen one sunset, you've seen them all. Wow, Grumpy Cloud. Rock continent. Wait. That's a boat. No. No, I didn't. Oh, I didn't want to ascend. Descend. There. I want to get that boat. I want to be the boat. Why can't I be the boat? Bump. Oh wait, I have to descend to be the boat, don't I? Yeah. There we go. I'm a boat. I'm a boat. Ding ding. Ding ding. Ding ding. I can speed off across the ocean. More boats. You're not the same type of boat as me though, are you? No. Ding ding. Oh, they're mad at me. They have little mad dingy symbols. Nah, I want to keep being a boat. Can I be the other ships? Yeah. Yay. Stay closer together, guys. Oh my gosh. Ding ding, ding ding. I'm a different kind of old boat. Ding ding, ding ding. Ding ding, ding ding. Looks like there's a boat over here. Hello, boat. Are you a boat like us? Or are you a different kind of boat? You look like you're the same kind of boat as us. You want to join our club? No doubt this planet has a limited lifespan in the universe. I won't get to see it go through life and experience all of its great adventures anymore. My will has been good to me, and I'm sad I probably won't live to see it pass into nothing. I'm going to pay my respects while it's still alive. Aww. And there were a whole group of boats. And there's a audio thing. Let's see if I can get that. No. I don't think I can get it. We'll go to this one instead.
You are a fluke. You are a separate event. And you run from the maternity ward to the crematorium, and that's it, baby. Now, why does anybody think that way? There's no reason to, because it isn't even scientific. It's just a myth. And it's invented by people who wanted to feel a certain way. They want to play a certain game. Camus said there is only really one serious philosophical question, which is whether or not to commit suicide. Should you or not commit suicide? This is a good question. Why go on? And you only go on if the game is worth the capital. Now, the universe has been going on for an incredible long time. And so, really, a satisfactory theory of the universe has to be one that's worth betting on. That's it seems to me, absolutely elementary common sense. If you make a theory of the universe which isn't worth betting on, why bother? Just commit suicide. But if you want to go on playing the game, you've got to have an optimal theory for playing the game.
I really like these boats. They're pretty. Oh. I'm seaweed. Or... I'm huge seaweed. Kelp. Large kelp. I'm gonna go back to the boats again. Can I dance as two? Yeah. I'm gonna make more boats. Oh, it's little. It's so cute. Ding ding. Baby boats. Make 'em baby boats. Ding ding. That's absolutely how boats move. Why do you ask? I love that they do a little hop after they come into existence. Sing. There's another thing. Which I can't get to because it's in the freaking clouds. I really like playing as the ships. There's something really relaxing about it. Let's see, I'm going to become a sand continent. There's something new there. Whale! Whale! Sperm whale. I am sperm whale. Stop putting things in the clouds. Can't figure out how to get to them. Oh. Oh, sperm whales. Long before sperm whales were around, far back through time, all animals were the same thing. A something that spread into every animal everywhere. A something all animals still share here and now. Cool. You may find you aren't just sperm whale, but every animal in existence. Wow, guinea pigs, relax. An expression of this great pattern known as animals. Everything secretly knows this, and you know it too. Does life's diversity increase or decrease over time? It seems to keep trying to destroy itself, but there's just so much of it. The guinea pigs are excited to be everything in existence. Oh, here we go. There's another audio clip. I'm just going to go until I think 8:30 tonight. Because, I mean, 2 hours of this might be a little bit exhausting. But I am enjoying it.
If there is any such thing at all as intelligence and love and beauty, well, you found it in other people. In other words, it exists in us as human beings. And as I said, if it is there in us, it is symptomatic of the scheme of things. We are as symptomatic of the scheme of things as the apples are symptomatic of the apple tree or the rose of the rose bush. The earth is not a big rock infested with living organisms, any more than your skeleton is bones infested with cells. The earth is geological, yes, but this geological entity grows people. And our existence on the earth is a symptom of the solar system and its balances, as much as the solar system in turn is a symptom of our galaxy. And our galaxy in its turn is a symptom of the whole company of galaxies. Goodness only knows what that's in.
Let's see. I've been kelp. I've been sand, ice, and green continents. Oh, descent. That should get me back to... Yeah, here we go. I'm a Stonehenge. Dolmen. Ooh, more horsies. Whoosh. Start a big herd of horsies. Black horse. We take off across the green plains. I want to be you. There's a torch. There's huts. And pigs. Antelope. I want to be a pig. Get back, pig. Why does the camera do this? Here. Woohoo! I want to make the pigs dance. Make baby pigs. Oh my gosh. It's amazing. Oh my gosh. It's not just pigs in the group. It's also a horse and an antelope. So I can join with everything. We're just a walking farm now. Woohoo! Antelope just sitting there on its head. Can I become... Let's see. I want to become one of these huts. Maybe become a torch. Let's become a torch. I want to be a hut. Oh. There aren't people in the huts, I don't think. They're just empty huts. Just a wandering... wandering band of fire. What do you have to say? The rocks know, the trees know, the wind knows. Come on. I don't know exactly what, though. All I know is the air is singing and the leaves smell beautiful. And I have nothing to do but take it all in. Well, I'm gonna give these people back their fires. And I'm gonna... Yeah. Stop wandering off. Oh my gosh, they move so fast. I want to be right here. Now let me be a pig. Let me be a pig. Oh wait. I think I can be the hut. Come on. There. I'm a hut. Roundhouse. There we go. That's all the huts go for a swim. That's amazing. Can I be... Yes. That. Oh, I'm a cross. That's not what I wanted to be. Signpost, okay. I was like, is that a grave? I am a fence. Oh, hello, excuse me, pig. I am a fence. I'm a fence. What's this thought? No? Okay. What's that? It's a sword. I'm a sword! Going to get the audio recording over here. Faster! Boop. Turn around. There we go.
When, as a scientist, you describe the behavior of a living organism, you try to say what a person does. It's the only way in which you can describe what a person is. Describe what they do. Then you find out that in making this description, you cannot confine yourself to what happens inside the skin. In other words, you can't talk about a person walking unless you start describing the floor. Because when I walk, I don't just dangle my legs in empty space. I move in relationship to a room. And so in order to describe what I'm doing when I'm walking, I have to describe the room. I have to describe the territory. So in describing my talking at the moment, I can't describe this just as a thing in itself, because I'm talking to you. And so what I'm doing at the moment is not completely described unless your being here is described also. So if that is necessary, if in other words, in order to describe my behavior, I have to describe your behavior and the behavior of the environment, it means that we've really got one system of behavior. That what I am involves what you are. I don't know who I am unless I know who you are. And you don't know who you are unless you know who I am. In other words, we're not separate. We define each other. We're all backs and fronts to each other. We and our environment, and all of us and each other, are interdependent systems. We know who we are in terms of other people. We all lock together. And this is, again and again, the serious scientific description of how things happen. And any good scientist knows that what you call the external world is as much you as your own body.
I am he as you are he, and you are me, and we are all together. Exactly. Bop. Bop, 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 bop. Wild pig. Or boar. Boar. Another thingy over here. Flop! Flop as fast as you can, little boar. Oh my gosh. Moving faster than the little thing can flop. As you experience all of the universe's things, each thing you experience, that experiences you, things leave their mark on you as you leave your mark on things. And somewhere inside you is an impression of everything you've ever been, a great memory of things you can revisit any time. And feel what it's like to be them again. You're always free to transform yourself into anything. I want to be a whole forest. Ooh, flock of birds. What happens if I make the birds dance in the air? Make a new bird midair. Pop! Well, with this beautiful image, I think I'm gonna wrap it up. Because I think, if that wasn't the last, I think that was one of the last bits of audio. since this music kicked in and everything as it was finishing. But it's really a gorgeous game. It's unique. I mean, it's more of an experience than a game. If you want to take it as a game, it's more of like a collect fest kind of thing. But, you know, I think it's mostly about just the experience and kind of making you think of things in a new way. I absolutely love Alan Watts's clips here. I don't know if all of his lectures and speeches and everything were as deep and meaningful and kind of... Oh, I guess there's another one. You know what? I will do one last one, and as soon as it's over, I will wrap up the game, and I will... If I could get down to it, that's the real question. And I will call it a night.
Your skin doesn't separate you from the world. It's a bridge through which the external world flows into you, and you flow into it. Just, for example, as a whirlpool in water, you could say, because you have a skin, you have a definite shape, you have a definite form. The whirlpool is a definite form, but no water stays put in it. The whirlpool is something the stream is doing. And exactly the same way, the whole universe is doing each one of us. And I see you today, and I recognize you tomorrow, just as I would recognize a whirlpool in a stream. I'd say, oh yes, I've seen that whirlpool before. It's just near so-and-so's house on the edge of the river, and it's always there. So in the same way, when I meet you tomorrow, I recognize you. You're the same whirlpool you were yesterday. But you're moving. The whole world is moving through you. All the cosmic rays, all the food you're eating, the stream of steaks and milk and eggs and everything is just flowing right through you. When you're wiggling the same way, the world is wiggling, the stream is wiggling you. But the problem is, you see, we haven't been taught to feel that way. The myths underlying our culture and underlying our common sense have not taught us to feel identical with the universe, but only parts of it, only in it, only confronting it, aliens. And we are, I think, quite urgently in need of coming to feel that we are the eternal universe, each one of us. Otherwise, we're going to go out of our heads. We're going to commit suicide, collectively, courtesy of H-bombs. And, all right, supposing we do, well, that will be that, and it'll be life making experiments on other galaxies. Maybe they'll find a better game.
And with that, I'm going to wrap up the stream there. So let me see if I can get out of the game. That's the real question. If I could get my mouse onto my second screen here. Nope. I'm gonna have to do this. Yeah. Save and exit. Saving. Saving complete. And will that let me take my mouse back? Because I was able to get over to my second screen before. Nope. Okay. Yes. There's my mouse. Okay. All right. So with that, I'm going to wrap up the stream, leave everybody with their thoughts for the night, and I hope that the game was either relaxing or existential or both. I love the way that both the gameplay and visuals and everything, the game itself, and the clips that they picked from Watts really do make you kind of rethink everything that you know. and in a way that I really enjoy, in a way that is just, I don't know, for some people maybe it's a little scary, but for me it feels very, I don't know how to describe it, uplifting, empowering, something like that. But yeah, I really like the combination of how they took those audio clips from Watt's lectures and really made a whole game kind of based around those concepts. I mean, that's just such a cool idea, and they did it with beautiful visuals and you know, gorgeous color and everything, and then it's got a sense of humor too, the way that things just kind of flop around. So I don't know, but with that I will end the stream. So everybody have a good night, and I'll see you guys next time.